Hello. I think we're back. Hopefully the internet chills out and we're okay. Yes, welcome back to another Danganronpa stream. I'll basically just do what I said last time. Yeah, it's been a hot minute since we last played. Literally, I think it was March 19th is the last time we played this game. So it's been a hot minute. Obviously, a lot of things have happened since, so I won't be surprised if we've forgotten a few things. Granted, again, for a warning, I have played this game before, not on stream, but I have played it. I'm kind of just playing it for nostalgia purposes and kind of like just for fun. And I feel like I want to do some like fan games at some point, so it'd be fun to eventually do at some point. Yeah, we hopefully are fine. Everything looks like it's running a bit better, which is good, maybe. But yes, what else did I say? Yeah, we've essentially last time just did the investigation. I think today is going to be focused on the actual trial. So hopefully I won't stall that much, because I feel it in my voice a bit. So I'm hoping everything is fine. Stream looks like it's running better. Oh my god, Amelia! Welcome back. Yeah, hopefully it is running smoothly. And hopefully my mic isn't beeping that much, because it looks like I'm talking really loud. That is just me. But hopefully you're doing alright, Amelia. Yeah, hopefully you remember stuff. Granted, this first trial is really easy, so it should be okay. I'm going loaded into it, and hopefully everything is fine. Yes. Right. I forgot. I was trying to use my cursor, but I don't think we need to use our mouse. Should be okay. Do I look weird if I'm looking here at the gameplay? I've just realised this. I feel like I should actually... I know I've always have a camera here. Maybe I should move it here. I don't know. Right. Oh, wait. I forgot we have to set our skills. Do we even have any skills? What about job? Increase your true... Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, we have it. I don't know how we got that. Okay, love that. We got that from Sayaka, I think, to be fair. Okay, oh, lovely. I was going to say when's your birthday, but let's not dox you. Let me pop this out quickly. Let me minimize this. I don't need to see my face, do I? I just want to minimize this so I can see Streamlabs properly. Let me know if anything goes wrong. Is everything working better though, Blur? Because obviously you saw the first one. I'm hoping everything's fine now. It looks smoother, so I'm gonna assume it's fine. Let me know if anything goes wrong. But yeah, I think that's everything, right? So, I mean, yeah. I don't feel it. That's fine. We know. So, spoilers, kind of, I guess. We've left it long enough now. So yeah, if you guys don't remember, we basically have all of these guys. Sayaka was murdered, unfortunately, in our room. So, there's that. Yeah. Oh, and also Junko is dead. Yeah, forgot about that too. So yeah, we have a bunch of truth bullets. Now we're going to go into the trial where we essentially basically argue our case. I don't remember how much you guys actually remember, so we can quickly go through the evidence if you want. So looking for a show. Already leaked on shit. Yeah. It's fine. But at least I didn't get your picture up. I might as well just put your Discord picture up on... Not Discord, the picture you put in Discord. Yeah, so the victim was Sayaka Mizuno. Time of death is estimated around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. The death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen, and her right wrist appears to be fractured. Right, there we go. We've got evidence of a struggle. I won't go through everything. We've got a replica sword and its sheath, so we basically found that on the floor. Me and Sayaka also switched... Makoto and Sayaka also switched rooms the night before. So we were sleeping in Sayaka's room, and she slept in ours. Then Sayaka is dead in our room, and that's why she's there, essentially. So, I mean, that's kind of like a big thing of like, what's happened, why our room been attacked. We've got a toolkit, our room's clean, so the killer did cleaning for us, which is very nice. Sayaka's wrist is injured, but we already know that. We've got 11037. You know, it's there. Well, they killed the best character so quick. To be fair, I love Junko's design. I met like a real... Oh, really? Love that. Our bathroom door frame also doesn't fit properly. And the doorknob has been unscrewed. Yeah, nameplate's changed. A knife's been missing. Hina also mentioned that the knife's gone missing. I think is this is what this is about, right? Yes, it is, yeah. And then she knows that we haven't gone to the dining room. So basically, we've got an alibi of sorts. We've also got the trash compartment and the incinerator and a burnt shirt and the crystal ball. Right, let's go in. That's pretty much all the evidence. I won't normally have to do this. It's just the fact that we have not streamed Danganronpa in 3 months. So I just wanted to cover that quickly.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
I'm going to move my camera over here. I don't know how much that'll cover, but I'm thinking I won't cover each other's names if I put it here, so that should be fine. But yeah.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
how'd you forget Monokuma? We could add Monokuma to Tomodachi Life, is all we can do.
Then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
Yes, Makoto. How do I...
Of course!
That's not E. So how do I don't remember the controls. Okay. Oh, I press Q to hide.
Everyone, close your eyes.
Okay, I love that.
And whoever did it, raise your hand.
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial,
I can't remember the button until I
ask
actually press. If I press escape, is that gonna take me out of it? Right, it is. Really ruining the vibe of the trial right now, yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah, look,
with
Mealy, you get to see Junko
those
at
pictures?
least, which is quite nice. My favorite in this game is the black-haired girl. Yeah, she's cute. I like her. Very Lolita vibes.
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
Look at the word died as well. Look at the I and E overlapping. Why is that annoying me?
Friendship penetrates?
Oh, is it every time an I and E comes together? God damn it, it's the font. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, but
Here we go.
what about
There she
that
is.
other empty seat? There were only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people. Okay, that about does it for the preamble.
Hey, at least in this,
To get started.
it's not like I'm cheating if I look at my phone, because you know I know the game.
First up is the case summary. Now,
Right.
let the class trial
So the thing is,
begin.
it's going to be very much like I can yap easier on this now, so it's fine. I can actually pay attention to chat. But yeah, I'm going to try and keep it... I'm going to try and not spoil stuff, because I want you guys to enjoy it as well. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I find, anything I notice, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Okay, your first non-stop debate... Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? Again, I've only done this on controller, so I'll do this so we can view it. Is enter... Wait, enter is to move the text along. Okay, Jesus. Okay, as things progress during each trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. It's not enter. What's the button? Right. System. Let's see options. I need to see the button to... Right, how do I press it? How do I skip? Oh wait, we have a transcript. Okay, that's fine, in case we missed something. How do I click? It's not E. During these discussions, characters will speak one after the other, without pause. This is really bad that I can't work out. What's the button? I'm gonna have to just press click. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. I like how fat they are. Just 2D, yeah, no. I kind of like the 2D aspect of it. If they do anything like Professor Layton, where they make the characters 3D, I'm out. I do not want to do that. Wait, no, wait, they actually do that in one of the games, I think. Saying that. Now that I don't remember. Who's the guy with the crazy dreadlocks? Sakura? Sakura's a girl. But, I mean, she's the really buff one. Oh, no. This is, Hero. Yes, a Hero. I'm assuming you mean this one. Yeah, there's an anime for this. Wait, what this means is you'll have to use truth bullets to refute what they say. Oh, that was my lies. Sorry, I'm too busy yapping. Any relevant truth bullets you find during your investigation will be loaded into your truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim and then fire the left mouse button. Favor essentially each character's statement and use your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note, if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so please be careful. Yeah, I think it's first game, and then they have Danganronpa 3, where there's a hope arc and a despair arc, I want to say. There's something like that. It takes place between games 2 and 3. No, it takes place between 2, like 1 and 3, sort of thing. It's somewhere in the middle. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while since I watched it. Press the escape key. Arguments. You can review the controls. Can I now? Oh, it literally does say that. You know what? That is that. Yeah. Oh. Is it always been just click to move the text? Oh, fair enough. If you press it, okay, yeah, that's fine. Well then, good luck and have fun. I love the music of this game as well. Evidence for struggle. Right. I love how smooth the game looks as well, I will say.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Ooh, we got a little case.
We know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
In the bathroom. So it
seems really smooth now, which is nice.
The killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Right, so yes, basically if you see on the right hand side, there are a bunch of our statements. So when you see the orange text, that basically is the bits that you can break. So that's the things we have to target. Well, something's off about what we just said. Because if Sayaka hasn't resisted at all, there's no explanation for what happened in my room. But yeah, for your first debate, we'd like to have a quick sidebar. If you're unable to spot or refute someone's lies or contradictions, the argument will repeat. Within a group of statements, some words appear in different colour that you have to notice. That represents a potential hole in a person's statement, a potential weak spot. These weak spots reveal important. These weak spots reveal important, though not always inaccurate, sections of a person's statement. The truth bolts are only effective against these weak spots. So when you see one come up, take aim and fire, but only if you're sure it's actually wrong. You can also fast forward the argument by holding down control key.
I assert that the one who was
him and the murder took
in the bathroom. So it seemed the killer must have taken her back. She didn't even have a chance to resist.
There we go. And then we just shoot her.
No,
so it's fine. Wrong. No, that's wrong. No, I was gonna say doesn't Phoenix Wright but he doesn't.
Just a second, Chihiro. Try to remember how my room looked.
Nasty as fuck.
With the way things had been damaged, I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Yeah, we knew that. That was obvious.
A struggle? Between who and who?
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Oh, I forgot. They also all think it's me, funnily enough. Well, I keep saying me. They all think it's Makoto because of the murder being in our room, essentially.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
She must have been attacked in the main room first.
I like Celeste's voice.
Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide.
I think she's got my favorite.
The killer followed her in, and that's where they
Oh my god, I just realized I voiced all the characters in the first section, which means I'm gonna have to remember what voice I gave all of them. They're gonna have completely different voices.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Shut up.
Sorry.
Okay, so what's next?
Oh, baby.
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
I like Sakura as well.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Wow. We need to determine what was used to kill Sakura. Wait, why can't I remember? I was like, wait a minute. Literally the knife inside of her.
So what was used to kill her?
There was some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
We love thrusting.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
So I'm assuming we break that one, yeah.
No,
should I let them play out? I don't think we need to hear them do it. Granted, I don't want to make it like again. I don't want to do it so we're just beating the game straight away.
It was a knife,
I just want to yap a bit.
Not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
I'm hoping with other, because this one, let's be honest, it's so obvious who the killer is. I'm really trying to dance around the issue, but yeah. So we'll be more discreet with the other ones.
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
The eyes are really annoying me. Why is there such a big space between the last layer and the eyes? Not much as Sakura died. Honestly, Sakura is hench. Beat your ass up.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Shoot a bullet. No, this is true. Do you have any predictions on who you think will live, Amelia?
Oh, yeah. I guess
again, I won't confirm anything, obviously.
You could sort of see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
All idiots. What was used to kill her? Literally a
And if you
knife
look
sticking
real
inside of
close,
it, yeah.
I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Yeah, no, the music in this game is elite.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us?
Where does that get
I
us?
mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Yeah, here we go.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
See, I like the fact that they kind of force you straight into a situation when you're on like fight or flight mode.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after
I like
we
well, it's
present
Makoto,
our
right?
arguments. Otherwise, what's the point
It's
of
just
the
fucking
trial?
Among Us. Yeah, sure, as well as us.
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
Yeah.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we
Careful.
keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe
That's right,
that?
Kyoko. She's right, there's gotta be a breakthrough somewhere, just waiting for us to find it. Because I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates. Would you like to hear more? Yes. You can concentrate by holding down the space. Okay, I actually didn't know that. While you're concentrating, time will slow down. Oh yeah, and you can pay close attention to what everyone is saying. On top of that, it'll steady your aim, making it easier to potential spot potential weaknesses. Concentrating on like this consumes the focus gauge, and if the focus gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Nope, I lost the song. I always account. So this is basically proving that we didn't get the knife, is essentially what's happening here.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon.
Ah,
But where does that get us?
Yep. Somewhat.
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Shut up, Toko.
He did it in secret when nobody was in the dining
See,
hall.
I probably shouldn't
And
have
then
one
he
right now.
went and stabbed Sayaka with it.
So he really did do it.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum right now.
And it's been decided.
And Tiff hit me.
We've reached the end.
Oh, shut up. Some way to prove I didn't take the knife. The person who was in the dining hall last night should be able to do that. So now we
So I
use,
guess there's no
his
question at the
account.
kitchen. But where does that...
Makoto, he did it in secret.
Like Sakura will live, the Pompadour guy and the main character. Yeah, they're good guesses to be fair. I like
Okay, wait, hold
Mongo's
on.
hair. That's
I
the one.
didn't
right?
take the knife
Pompadour.
from the
Yeah.
kitchen.
Little shark thing going on.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
I like Hina. She's got great assets. That's not why I like Hina. Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still here. But when I finished my tea, I went back into the kitchen. To wash my glass. One of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah.
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you
It's
were
weird
in the
not having to
dining hall,
read it, because
correct?
like, I'm just silent in between while they're talking.
Yeah, that's right.
Like, I don't want to talk over the dialogue, but I feel like I should be commentating. Again, I don't want to spoil it, but I know what's happening, so it's kind of like, I do want to kind of like give some hints as well.
And at any
but I don't
point
wanna
while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
See, the thing is, I lost my train of thought, so I'm gonna shut up.
You don't think so?
Oh, shut up.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
The knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall. But I wasn't there the entire time.
See, imagine if we didn't have that Hina as our witness, though. We would be fucked.
In other words, there's
To be
no way
fair.
I could have taken the knife.
We got very lucky, though.
Okay, then what about this? What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
I forget Toko's just a generational Hina.
Idiot swimmer girl! Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together. but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together,
Just
right?
get the whole school to, like, just jump themselves.
But what if they did work together, and they just didn't know about the rules?
Chihiro using their mind.
Good grief! Enough already. No,
Such a girl
okay?
needs to dial it back.
There are
Yeah,
no
she's big red
accomplices
boots. Ah,
in this
Dogo
case.
pisses me off.
Did I
Oh.
say that out loud?
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not
I like
the
the
killer.
sprites in this game as well. They're so beautiful.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No way! I swear it wasn't me!
Damn, they're actually hating on Hina.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that? I can.
Oh, yeah.
That's right! Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
See, I didn't really think about this. I forget that they actually all just forget that Sakura's a girl. Because she's that buff.
Me.
Right.
they're just like, wait, what? I think it's because Sakura is, like, very delicate.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Oh.
Because,
yeah,
Well-
obviously.
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
Oh, we had motor
I
videos.
wasn't really
Yes.
thinking. I just asked her to stay over. Which
Yes, that
means
did happen.
we have airtight alibis.
See, the thing is with that, I get that being an airtight alibi, but I mean, technically, you could just both be lying, and you could have just been working together for a murder, but I get it. Like, I feel like the only way to play yourself really is, like, 3 people. It is, we're gonna use Among Us a lot. It is like Among Us, though, or anything like that. It's like, if you have one other person, like, confirming you, it's like, you really just have to trust both. Like, because otherwise, yeah, Sakura could just be going for Hina. Obviously, at that point, they would have known the rule.
You
But yeah.
stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Yeah, no sex.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms. But it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room.
Hi, Chihiro. Chihiro is always very clever.
So, I don't think that's a problem.
Actually uses their brain.
It is a problem! A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome!
Something on hold.
But I'm a girl.
One of my favorite parts. It's such a quick thing, but
You
yes.
are? Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry!
I
But
I
if it
love
wasn't
her.
either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility.
This is where it
Right, Hina?
happens.
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
And it was Makoto.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Someone who's not here? Are you talking about?
Sayaka.
Yeah.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
Which, to be fair, I feel like if you go into a kitchen, and I could be mixing up the timing on this. You go into a kitchen, you see a knife set, you don't pay much attention, whatever, yeah, sure. You see Sayaka come in, she leaves, and then you go back in and there's a knife. Do you not think someone should mention the fact that Sayaka's going around with a knife? Like, I feel like that should have been brought up. Sayaka? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was
I got it.
Sayaka. Only enough?
Then-
Sayaka.
Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
Mm-hmm. Oh.
That's the
Okay.
only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us. She just went straight to the kitchen.
A rude biatch.
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely,
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself!
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Something a
So
simple
you're
car.
saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it?
Bit of a skill issue though, isn't there?
In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Yeah, it honestly understandable. You know what? I'll give him that. He pisses me off. I'll give him that.
See? He did do it
And you get
after
shot
all.
up. Oh.
No,
Toko
you're
pisses
wrong.
me off.
so that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the
Sakura's
wrong
the
direction?
ultimate martial artist? Come on. Can we get our handbook up? Was that not a thing? I don't think we can have our... No, yeah, she's like the ultimate martial artist, so I'm assuming just from fights, to be fair.
You possess a most terrifying talent.
Hello, kitten. That's what he gives Discord mod vibes. Damn, if I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the
That's
killer,
babe.
wouldn't you say?
Actually, logic. We love the logical people in this
Because
game.
you see, if the room did belong to the killer,
Martial arts
then they
about
did
them
something
scars.
most bewildering.
You've not gone against Sakuragami. That is why.
And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
Thank you, Kyoko. Yeah, it is. I think it's not even Taekwondo. I think... What is her talent? Let me search it, because I don't want you to search it and then get spoiled on anything. Ogami... What's her talent? Ultimate martial artist. Yeah, okay. So I guess it's just like MMA sort of vibes.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking
What
about?
the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Yes. Sure, probably would have the scars before Sakura. To be fair, Amelia, we say that, but Sakura's the one with scars and you aren't. So, by that logic, you actually do better at defending yourself. First Hangman's Gambit, yes. Stupid game. As things advance further in the class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to reveal an important phrase related to the incident in question. You'll have to deduce a path of letters flying around and letters already shown. Complete the phrase by shooting down the letters in the right order. Use the mouse to aim and the left button to shoot your desired letters. If you shoot down the wrong letter, you'll suffer damage to your influence gauge. If this gauge reaches 0, or if you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be a crucial point. If we just figure out what something it is. So it should be the hair, I think, or like the fact that there's no evidence we're in our own room, sort of thing. Yes. Okay, so basically what we're saying is that basically the room is like spotless, essentially. Like it has been like scrubbed down.
Now I understand.
And if it was our own room, why would we like clean our whole room the whole way
That's
down,
right.
essentially?
There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
I feel like, to be fair, it's a logical jump. Sometimes I think with Hangman's Gambit, they really just shoehorn something and just throw it out there just to be like, yeah, let's move the story along. This one actually makes sense, to be fair.
So
This is how I think.
the
You
culprit
wouldn't.
removed some evidence?
Yeah.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
Kyoko like did a whole search of our room and I was like looking on the
The
ground.
reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
I agree. See, it's like, yes, Celeste, clearly, even though her dead body's right next to us. Yes.
That makes sense, does it not?
No, silly.
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
But this... Sorry, I know her name's Kirigiri, and I've never really thought about it. There's like an I every other letter. I love that. So distracted. I love the fact that if this was real, I'd be so useless in this. Like, logically it makes sense because I know what's going on, but let me tell you something. If I was given all this evidence, no, fuck. I would not be able to do that. I would have been like, yeah, it's probably Makoto.
Yes, very true, very true.
Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Like, logically, that is perfectly sound. That makes sense. I would have never thought that. I just dropped my Nando's gift card. Sponsored. Imagine. Yeah, I found it. I got this on my birthday just 6 months ago.
Precisely.
I've just
it's
found
simply
it.
beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Then Makoto isn't the culprit?
Why do I remember this like being a massive like plot point of the first trial where you're like the whole time defending yourself? That was quick.
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
And that is
No.
why.
There are other reasons that prove why Makoto
Now, we
couldn't have
love
done
Nando's.
it.
It is expensive, to be fair.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene?
There was a dead body there.
Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And stabbed the living shit
And
out
how
of her.
did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
Yes, it's unscrewed.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
The killer's struggled to get in the bathroom, and the evidence that proves it is the object that the killer broke. So basically, what we're saying now is that, I think what we're trying to say here is that, like,
Evidence that
we
the
wouldn't have broken
killer
our
had
own
trouble getting
door
into
handle
the
because we would have
bathroom.
known how to use it.
You're
essentially.
talking about the doorknob, right?
Mondo, my new fave Loki. Oh, honestly, Mondo, I love his hair. It sounds really. And he's buff as hell. Yes.
The doorknob? What doorknob?
What doorknob? The doorknob to open the door.
The doorknob for my bathroom. It was completely broken.
So like, it makes sense because it's like we wouldn't be breaking the things in our own room. I get it.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh, yeah, true. But what does it mean?
I was gonna ask you if you have any theories, Amelia, but I feel like this one's pretty obvious. Yeah.
In
I'm
trying
just not
to
gonna say
bypass
anything.
the lock,
Too damning.
they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner.
All we know is that
Proves
Kyoko
Makoto
gets
is
it.
beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room?
I hate to buff people for real. So
But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
Sure.
You still don't see? Okay then.
Leon's a bit of a knucklehead, isn't he? It was like him and Toko are the main ones who were just like, nope, it's Makoto.
Let's take
I don't
another
think
look at how
that.
the incident unfolded.
Yeah.
Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. I almost didn't notice that at first, but is that a key point here? There's a bit more to learn about non-stop debates, which I'd like to hear more. Yeah, I know who it is already. To really ask. It's quite literally written on the wall. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. And you know what sucks? Again, we will normally hide this in general. I'm not going to make it obvious throughout. What we'll do normally, I think we'll do the investigation. I'll let you talk about your thoughts, and then we'll do the trial. But with this one, it's pretty obvious. But it sucks because from design, I was like, Leon's sick as hell. Love Leon. Great. Fuck me. But yeah. Because I feel like everyone else, like, colour-wise, they're very muted. I feel like his ginger hair really stands out as well. But yeah. It happens. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. The reason why it happens as well, I can talk about this because again it's pretty obvious who it is. But yeah, the reason why Sayaka dies first is because her and Leon are the first ones they ever created, and they had to like use every character model with those two. So I get it, to be fair, because it's annoying. Imagine having to draw these guys over and over again. But yeah, from here on out, the number of weak spots start going up, yes. No matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one loud contradiction in the debate. So everything's been very simple so far, but yeah, now there's more options. Yeah, I really like Leon's design. To be fair, his shirt really does carry, but I just like his design, to be fair. What I'm trying to say is not all weak spots you see are necessarily fake. Like, some of them are basic. Like, Hina's is basic in terms of clothing, but we love Hina. And then yeah, like a lot of them are wearing like just school outfits, like Sakura, or Sayaka. But yeah, the way that's it. Just the same. No, Sayaka and Sakura. There we go. But yeah, not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Now, this is important because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. If you rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies of contradictions, well then, good luck and have fun. I read that completely wrong, but that's okay. That's what I mean. Hers is basic, but we love her. She loves a donut, everyone. Let him do it for him.
The incident took place in Makoto's room. Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
It was like we could shoot that,
Then
but
fled into the bathroom.
because we know it's wrong. It's not the one.
Then
we
the
need.
killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try him because Sayaka had locked it.
So,
And
yeah.
finally, the
To finish the job.
It was you!
Should I
wasn't
skip
it,
this? I
Makoto?
feel like I should actually let
We
these
already
play out, right?
know the answer.
As I'm skipping through it. I'll let it play out normally from now on. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's a different reason entirely. So yeah, what we're saying here is that basically, you know how we switch rooms? The girls' bathrooms have locks on them, but because it's our room, the door doesn't lock. So it's the
Then
one
the killer
we
ran and they got into the back. At that point, they killed because Sayaka had locked.
I nearly missed it.
No, that's wrong.
I can't miss it. It would be rough.
The reason my bathroom didn't open wasn't because it was
It's because
locked.
it got a stupid door frame, which, to be fair, we are very lucky that
After all,
happened.
the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms,
Granted, do we
right?
even mention the fact that our door frame is broken at this point?
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
And Luku is very confused about it and is like, oh, wait a minute. Like, it's pretty obvious how... I say obvious. I wouldn't say... If you really couldn't work out the 11037, I feel like... It's pretty obvious in the fact that he really is the, like, main person who's against you in terms of, like, nah, I don't believe that. What are you talking about, sort of thing. Why do only the girls' ones lock? I actually don't know. I don't know if it's actually explained. It probably is somewhere, but yeah.
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yep.
Imagine
True
calling
as
Monokuma
true
for
can be.
Oh my god, wait, I've just realized something. Wait, that
But
could be
you
true.
know,
Yeah, sorry.
You're supposed
Yeah.
to be the ultimate lucky
I've just
student,
realized
right?
Monokuma's thing
But
on
to
the
have
right.
such a cruddy door.
So I should have my camera on the right-hand side, because I think all the others talk on the left of me, not on my image. No, wait, no. I think I'm making
So
it
the
up.
reason the door
No,
didn't
they are
open
all
was
on that
just
side.
because it
I'm
was stuck.
covering it. Right? No, but my health and stuff on the right-hand side, no, that's fine. That is fine. I am just covering the characters. That's fine. Yes.
But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to
and
get
that
in.
ties into the fact that the nameplates were switched.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place? Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Again, I don't know if it's explained why the boys' bathrooms don't lock.
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail about the scene of the crime.
If the killer was convinced the bathroom door was locked, no, whoa, I read that wrong again. So they didn't know that the door actually couldn't have been locked. In other words, the important detail of the scene of the crime is that they didn't know.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's
Damn, assuming the murderer's gender. Come on,
And
Hifumi.
yet, he's absolutely right.
I will say, so basically, yeah, I know, don't know why. It's maybe because men are disgusting. What I was gonna say is, so Danganronpa 2 is getting a remake, so it's Danganronpa 2 times 2, and basically the death order in number 2 is getting completely redone for the second version of the game, and it's a completely different story, which I really wish they would do for this one. The problem is, I think the story for this one is integral for the second game. But yeah, it would be cool if they did something similar, because I want another killing game. Pause. Fictional killing game. I don't want one in real life. But yeah, I want like a fan game or something that's good quality. All of them get cancelled. So yeah, they'd be fun though. Men are disgusting, yeah. And yep, he's absolutely right. Say what? Look at that one strand of hair sticking out.
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
To be fair, I feel like my stupid ass brain, right? So basically, they changed the template on the two doors. My stupid brain would be like, I swear these doors are the other way around. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's not that hard to remember, right? They have massive plaques with their names on them. I swear we can pull out our, like, handbook at some point. Probably not. Oh, I found it. It's F1. Right, so if we go to truth bullets, right? So, yeah, they're pretty big templates. I feel like my stupid ass brain would walk past the hallway every day and be like, that's not the same. Like, wait a minute. Nah, literally, it'd be cool. I just think it'd be interesting if they remade it so everything was slightly different. I don't know. What the killer didn't know. Yeah, we knew that. Sorry, I just
Which is
rereading
what
it in
led
my
to the
head.
misunderstanding
Well,
about the
supposed to be in my head,
bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then
there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no
Stupid killer,
idea
yeah.
how unnecessary their actions were.
ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But
To be fair, my bag gate's been doing that. Like, you have to like lift it up to like unlock it.
the
otherwise
killer
it's
must
stuck.
have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't open.
It actually takes a while to
right?
clear the code.
That is a definite possibility.
Everyone in this game's a hater.
So the
true.
killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms?
Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Yeah, literally, it's annoying because I think it's the sun. It basically like warps the wood or whatever. But yeah, that's what I've been trying. That's what I've been trying to tell you. No, literally.
Okay, then who did do it?
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
Nude.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Right, everyone just gives up. Like, oh fuck, we don't have options.
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
This is literally Among Us. Just vote. Just vote. I know I'm out. Just vote.
Majority rules? Do you really think that's a good idea?
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Not hero though.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you...
That's what I mean. Everyone's a hater. Toko hates Hina. Celeste hates Hina. Byakuya hates us.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's like, they all just hate each
It's
other.
fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so,
She's taking the time though.
well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
No.
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Also, I think I remember she didn't leave the room. No, she must have.
Then maybe
Never
someone
mind.
picked the
Ignore
lock?
me.
Negative. If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way. They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just
Miss Maizono?
let him in.
No, that can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place. Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular because her friendship was. That's the answer right there. There's no way to get to one in because. See, the thing is, right? Is it this one?
I got it!
Oh, wait, is this?
Because Sayaka was already scared, remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
See, I get that, but also we already have proven the fact that she's left the room by going to get the knife, right? He's got blood over. No one see that. No, because the blood's supposed to be a luminous pink. Remember? Same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching?
Knowing what she'd
Like,
been
because they'd
through,
have to be
I
like,
just
what?
can't
They'd wake up
believe
the
she
next
would've
morning
opened
and
the
then
door
what? They
for
switch
anyone.
back. Like, right? You know what I mean? Like,
What if
I
her
don't
being
really
scared was a
understand the
lie?
plan in terms. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Like, for Makoto, realistically, I know he trusts his friend, but why? Realistically, there was no logic because all you're doing is just setting yourself up for failure in this way. Like, I don't know. He's too trusting.
Huh? Well,
Like, he's
what
actually
the hell is
shocked
that
about
supposed to
that,
mean?
the concept of
Why would she lie
Sayaka
about
lying.
something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, but look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about, just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Check the nameplate. Damn. Okay, yeah. Check the name to make sure you don't get the wrong room, okay?
I found a notepad during my search.
I don't remember the last
and
part.
I
of
shaded
that.
in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on
Same.
detective shows.
Also, Ina's got a little... You know on her shorts, I've never noticed that. She's got like a squiggle on there that looks like Monokuma's eye.
When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
So I think they all have their own symbols.
When I
and
saw
stuff,
that,
yeah.
I was like, holy crap!
It
I
could
better
be
make
shimmer,
sure I
though.
rip the paper
Like a
out before I
boob
use
shimmer.
it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique. But even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh,
What's she got
and
this
I should
pencil
also
for?
mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Huh?
Yeah. See, Makoto is actually flabbergasted that someone could lie.
Which means only
Wait,
someone
you're telling
who
me in
had
a
been
killing
in
game people
Makoto's room
lie?
before the incident could have written it.
Yeah.
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't. Because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
I know she did say it, but it's
Sayaka's
really funny.
signature.
We see the image of Fusa Sayaka and being like, Makoto, did you write it? And that note, Sayaka wrote it?
but why? Why would she write that?
Makoto just punches the image next to him.
The note was likely
Fuck
her
you.
way of getting in touch
Yeah.
with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
See, it's a bit fucked because realistically, the murderer is killed out of basically self-defense.
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Fuck's sake, Fury.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Forget how much of a weirdo
But
he
can we
is.
be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Why don't I remember Celeste's argument here?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Yes, please, my love.
Very well then. Pay attention.
Oh, right. I don't remember this. Don't remember what we're gonna say. What name? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Sayaka and Makoto switched rooms,
Oh,
correct?
wait, yes. It's gonna
But
be.
in the
Yeah,
note,
we don't know
the
that this
place
was.
they
Yeah.
were asked to come to,
Mhm.
it specifically says my room.
Mhm.
I see. So if someone
That's what I
read
mean.
that
Surely
note,
someone notices that
then
these
they
name
would have
plates
gone
were
to
switched.
Sayaka's room.
Mhm.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
Right, so it's gonna be that statement.
So
Yeah,
in
we'll
other
let these
words,
play out so we
even
can
if
hear the
someone
voice
did
acting.
read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
See, okay, that is actually a logical argument. I get that, but also, I get this is what I mean. I don't know if this is just my brain being stupid. I feel like I would notice the fact that if we lived there for a few days, and like there's just a hallway of people's dorm rooms, I'd be like, oh yeah, like I live next to Saida, or I live next. I think we actually we like the Biatia, maybe. But yeah, something like that. We would know. We'd remember, surely. I don't know. I feel that's just a bit weird. Maybe not everyone's as stupid as me though and thinks these things though. But so just came right now. I want to see the end of the football match tonight. Oh, no worries, new fan. Has it just finished? Hopefully you're doing well, the new fan. The killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and, for that, and the reason for that is it has to be because of what got switched between mine and Sayaka's room.
Sayaka
and
and
we can
Makoto
skip
switched
through
what
this.
in the note. It specifically said, I see. Then they would have gone exactly. The
Right, I want to check the score, and I also want to message someone quickly.
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
Yes, they did. Right, so what do we even search? I just searched football. Oh, it worked, to be fair. Wait, Brazil and Norway? Was that the one? No, wait. Mexico and UK one, right? No, that's tomorrow. That's tonight. Oh, wow. Wait, is Brazil supposed to be good? I genuinely, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know anything about football. But are we supposed to be rooting for Brazil? No? Yeah.
We got
Argentina's still in, right? And England. Yeah.
That's right. The
'Cause we're against
nameplates got
Mexico.
switched, just like the rooms
Now
themselves.
tonight, in like 2 hours, right?
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
I love how you can obviously tell that they have changed the text from what should be Japanese to
And the
English.
nameplate on Makoto's
It
room
just really
had
stands out.
Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is the room Sayaka was
Ah,
staying
okay,
in
fab.
was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone
Who are you
did
guys
do what
rooting
the
for?
note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem.
Fair
And
enough.
the
that
one
makes
who
sense.
switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you can't trust your friends, guys. Sayaka has actually snaked us.
Okay, then who did it?
Let's be for real. Only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew that we had switched. I nearly put me.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms.
Which makes sense.
So the only other person besides me who would even
I
know
really
to switch
feel
the
it in my throat.
nameplates
I have a cold or
Sayaka.
cough coming on, which sucks.
You can also infer as much from her note.
Imagine if I get ill again just as I pick up Danganronpa. That'd be a piss take. Especially because we haven't played this since like March 19th. I keep forgetting the date. It's March 19th. So it's literally nearly been 3 months since we played this game. Even for Cabo Verde, but they got knocked out. So now I don't know. Who were they against? It was a big one, right? Oh, was that the Argentina game? Well, the goals were made in the last half hour of the game. Oh, really fair. There's something I want to talk to you about just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room. Set the nameplates to make sure you don't get the wrong room,
She
okay?
specifically tells the reader to check the
Yeah.
nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplate
Yeah,
had been
because
switched.
Argentina's got Messi in, right? So I'm assuming everyone wants them out.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
Come on.
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
To get our ass.
What?
Inviting
Makoto,
someone to
come
your
on,
room,
get it together,
but
lad.
not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
They meet? They made sweet, passionate love.
That's where the answer lies.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out. We know who did it. Whoever she invited over is the culprit.
Can you imagine if someone's like, yeah, it was me.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot.
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yeah, Cabo Verde is the best team I've seen in a long time. So it's fair. Ooh, who are they, New Fam? Wait, New Fam, where are you from again?
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It
What was the
seems pretty
score, then?
likely that the killer used it
Oh,
to break
France,
Sayaka's right wrist.
Yeah.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
I mean, there's literally gold on it, is there not? The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. So it'd be this, right?
I got it!
Yeah.
All you have to do is take
What's
a
on
good
her
look
wrist
at her
shows
broken
Sayaka's
wrist,
wrist.
and it should
Yeah.
become pretty clear. Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Imagine if the killer just, cleaned it off.
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword.
Kind of a shit design for a sword, let's be honest.
You barely
Like,
have to
for the
touch that
gold
stuff,
leaf coming
and
off.
it'll stick right to
Not
you.
leaf, the gold coming off.
And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
What happened in my room? And what led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. It's a bit more we need to learn about non-stop debates, which I hear more. I know, The tutorial really lays it on thick. And Belgium, that's the best friends national team. They always support each other. And we would be glad. That's like Eurovision, where like Greece and Cyprus always vote for each other. All roads lead to Eurovision. We're getting used to these non-stop debates. Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple true bullets in YouTube cylinder. But just like the weak spots, only one of these bullets actually refute the proper statements. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right true bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q button to rotate your cylinder and choose which bullet to fire. Press and release Q to cycle through each bullet. Yeah. We can use the mouse wheel. Okay. By the way, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For the purpose of time, logic difficulty will be set to mean. Yeah. Well, there, good looking, have fun. I think we're on mean. Like, in general. Okay. So I scroll with or Q.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt.
It's the sheath of the actual sword.
Sword-based sneak attack.
It's not. Oh.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away.
But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Is it that I didn't see what it was? Guys, fuck. The person with the sword really did attack first, and there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Oh, it is the same statement where I said it's not that statement, I'm pretty sure.
The sword-based sneak attack.
No.
So basically, it's yeah. So if I get the pad out.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
So basically, what we're saying here is the actual sheath is scratched up, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it shows evidence of being scratched with a sharp object. So basically, what that statement we're saying is that there's no way that, like, how do I explain this? If you were attacking with the sword first, you would have taken the sword out and then attacked. You wouldn't keep the sheath on. So she's clearly been attacked with, like, the killer got attacked with the sword, and then the second thing was done. I edit. Yes.
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
I think we'll alternate of some sort. It depends how deep we get into it. I don't want to fully leave Tomodachi Life because obviously a lot happens in between. And it's one of those games I feel like you have to check very often. I think we'll have streams, like if I do a Kitty Power stream, for example, we'll go to Tomodachi Life. I want to do more variety streams where we do a mix and match of things. I feel like Danganronpa, it's the same with Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. I like keeping them separate because then I can group them into playlists, and there's not like random stuff in the middle. I like having the separation there. So I probably won't do it on these sort of streams. And if I do, like if I decide to stream on the same day, I will just end the stream and then start on a different one. But yeah, because the sword sheath had been scratched.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something
Oh my
sharp.
gosh, wait, sorry. I didn't realize someone else joined. I actually thought that was a new fan who said that. Welcome, Jimmy. For God's sake. Sorry about that. I fully just didn't realize that someone else joined. Welcome. Hello. Sorry, I just fully missed that. Apologies. See, there's a gash in there. Oh, yeah, that's fun.
Something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
I keep getting message.
The sword was used first.
It's always a jinx.
There wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first, right?
Yes.
That's true. With the sheath
Again,
on,
this is one of those
it'd be
things.
heavy
If
and
you
bulky and
didn't,
useless
if
as
I
shit.
actually to do this in real life, I'm fucked. No way am I thinking that. I'd just be like, oh yeah, they dropped the sword a bit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse.
Which is what I feel is really upsetting about this murder and, well, this trial, because it's fully just in self-defense, which kind of sucks.
In that situation,
You know, it's
there
not
wouldn't
great.
be any time to actually
Imagine being
unsheath the
forced to
sword.
murder.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
I want to get the game, but I don't know if they have it on PlayStation. They have it on PlayStation. I played it on PlayStation initially. That's why it's like it was on discount on Steam. I wanted to play it, and I was like, "Fuck it, it'd be a fun stream game." And I can yap to you guys and talk about the game as well. Yeah. Look at this game. I don't know if why did I read that again? Why did I read that again? No, guys. Let me shut up. Right, there we go. That's charm.
Which means whoever had the kitchen knife was
And we know
the
that
one
was
who
Havoc.
attacked first.
Let me. Sorry. Streamlabs is being a bitch. And my friends messaging me. They go through all the wheels that I send them.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out. The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
No. See, they're all banking on the fact that Psyche isn't... She's not evil. I will say that. But... yeah, that is valid. Yeah, understandable. They all are under the impression that Psyche's, like, innocent in all of this, but obviously she is the one who sets up all of this stuff. It's kind of crazy. I feel like this trial, right, as obvious as who the killer is, and obviously, I mean, like I said, the trials get a bit more, like, not easy, more like, it's literally the opposite of easy. They got harder and, kind of, like, hide it a bit better. I feel like with this one, it really sets up the fact that it's so obvious, it made you more focus on the focuses on the betrayal side of things more. We're like, oh fuck, my friends aren't my friends. My friend just tried to frame me for murder and died. Like, that's the main focus of this one, realistically, I think. And kind of sets the scene for the whole rest of the game. But it's kind of insane that you start off with a trial where your best friend basically tries to frame you for murder.
And then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening. So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
And then they fit.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend
She has no
herself.
gold on her.
What?
We knew that.
How the hell can you not think that?
Tim.
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
Yeah, it should be her hand. Probably that she never used the sword. If you want to use the sword, which probably palms here.
I got it!
Knees weak,
You're
arms
talking
heavy.
about her palms, right?
on mom's spaghetti. Yes. I
The
keep
palms
pressing
of her
enter
hands were
after pressing
perfectly
one of the
clean,
options.
so I don't think
Yeah.
she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Have we not already gone over the fact that the gold, like, heals off?
Like I said before,
Yeah, okay, no,
the
that's
gold
fine.
coating
People
on
just
that
don't
sword comes
That's
right
okay.
off. All you have to do is touch it. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Just imagine she gets stabbed. Actually, let me just wash my hands quickly. Just
Maybe
really
she
fuck with
washed her
her.
hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
I unironically do that, though. If someone disagrees with me, it's like, oh, it's because I'm Asian. I get it, Toko. You piss me off, but I get it.
No, that's not it at all.
Let me say I could wash the gold coating off her hands because there was same regulation. It took what happens in the bathroom at night time. Wait, the wall was off.
I got it!
What was your turn off? Why did I actually
According to
forget
the
that?
Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m. In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
I forgot that was a thing, but so yeah.
Oh.
Exactly,
I
it's not the point, but
Actually, I haven't taken a shower here.
yes, stanka bitch. Same.
Oh my.
I need to shower. Look at me check my watch. I need to shower. I will actually. I'm gonna have to do a speed shower. If it gets to midnight, I'll do a very quick shower.
You're no different. You smell like a big, fat, ugly donkey.
Toko actually the biggest hater.
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
In what world is that a compliment?
Insult, obviously.
You just leave the pee in the toilet, I guess, or just pee in the shower.
So anyway,
Thank you, Leon.
if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the
I mean, it makes
kitchen
sense by the
was-
fact that Sayaka's the one that had the knife. When it comes to sheath, who will be the one been without the sword?
I
Sayaka.
got it! Sayaka? She had the kitchen
Nah,
knife?
you just won't be able to flush it, I guess. Yes, Makoto, we knew
But
that.
we
honey.
already said that the attack started with...
Yep, guys, we're piecing
The
it
person
together.
with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yeah, you just have to leave the piss in there, I guess.
And
Kind
the
of-
one who
kind of
attacked
mad.
first was...
Sayaka?
Yeah, this trial's really just a fuck you to Makoto. Like, welcome to the game, bitch.
Now you understand?
Yeah,
She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
thank you, Kyoko.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Definitely, which is, I honestly think, it's a great twist. Especially, think about this, when the game came out, that's insane to be like, yeah, my best friend's murdered, let's work out who killed my best friend. Just kidding, my best friend was trying to kill me. Not kill me, get me framed.
She took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room
Oh
she
my
was
God.
staying in.
Feel this cold, dog.
And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation,
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Yep.
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the
Makoto.
one
I
who
love the way she says
suggested
Makoto.
you two switch
Makoto.
rooms, correct? Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms
Just to fuck
was
you
so
up.
that she could pin the crime on you. That is a
Look
possibility.
at Leon's face in the
is it
corner.
not?
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
She wanted to do something on you.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room where she was staying.
Makoto.
And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto.
But for that to
Makoto.
work, the target had to be lured out while still keeping the room swap a secret. If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
See, this could have been avoided if you were like me and been like, that's not your room. Wait a minute. Granted, I'm giving him a lot of shit, but like realistically, I'm gonna be honest. I'd notice it and then still be like, eh. Look, I'd be like, I swear Makoto's room is here. Oh well. And just go in anyway.
So,
And to be
that's why
fair,
she switched
Sayaka
the
would then
names?
open the door, I guess. Now, wait, now. Yeah, because even if you were confused and still knocked on the door, Sayaka would then still open the door. I don't know. And like, even if like, say for instance, if he, I guess if he even recognized that Makoto's room should be on the left, for example, Makoto would still open the door. So he'd be like, oh shit, my bad, and still go to your room anyway. So, yeah, understandable. So,
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Yeah, it is.
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
Yeah, but
I
then
don't
it's just
know.
like,
I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of.
it's not even cutthroat, it's like, I just feel like Sayaka would just be like, no, we didn't switch rooms.
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Makoto's pooky.
Plus,
Poor
she
baby.
was the ultimate pop sensation.
Yeah, she could flirt her way to getting us killed.
A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
She says that as if she doesn't stink like shit.
Wait, then you're
Like, she
saying
literally
she had
stinks
this
like
all
this, probably.
planned out?
Yep.
Holy shit!
But
Holy
in the
shit.
end, her plan backfired.
I will say, if she'd gotten away with it, whoa. We'd all be fucked.
She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack.
It's
in
just a bit.
turn.
The plan was good in theory.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she
And again,
planned
especially in a
to
killing
murder.
game, it's like, okay, great. You have forced me to kill you now.
Just hold on!
And I feel like you
That
have to
can't be
commit
true.
to the murder, right? If someone tries to kill you in a murder game, I feel like you have to kill them back, right? Because everyone's just gonna, well, not everyone's gonna know. You're surely gonna get targeted. That's not
Because...
Makoto, honey.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
He's not getting it.
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who did it.
Just for fun. Why
Wouldn't
not?
it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of
It's
time?
for the experience, isn't it, Amelia?
Oh,
Yeah, I think you have a
we
good
gotta
chance.
decide who we think did it.
Shut up. She's like, wait a minute.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really over? Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues go, there's nothing left. Dying mess. Like, come on. Let's get this shit over and done with.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Yeah, Leon, I wonder who
But there
could
just
do
aren't
it.
any more clues, right?
What's that one? Yeah.
Very well.
It would be
Then let's review all the clues we found up to this point one more time.
Look at...
Do we really have time for all that?
No.
Die! Die! If we don't do something...
Can we use our truth bullets to shoot someone? Because that'd be great. Turco would be the first one. Still one clue, I'm sure of it. Yeah, that's fine.
It's easy just to say, hey, but there just aren't any more clues. No, that's wrong.
Pretty simple. See, I feel like that one they should have given you multiple.
There still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
I was just thinking. Am I on chip? Hopefully not. To be fair, it is very, we are on, like, level 1. So, it makes sense that it's simple. But I'm just thinking, because, like, for tutorial-wise, we've still got one pupil.
Dining, wait, what did you say?
The dying message. She wrote
message.
something on the wall behind her, remember? 11037. Written in her own
I wonder
blood.
what these numbers could
There
be.
must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask.
Surely Sayaka can just write Leon normally. Granted, wait. How does this work in the Japanese version of the game? Is he just known as Leon? Standardly. Because it's like, his name wouldn't be Leon, would it not? Right? Oh no, maybe.
Can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
I mean... Yeah. Left index
I
finger.
got it.
There we go.
Her left index finger had blood on it.
It could be anyone. What do these numbers mean?
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I mean, anyone could use that finger, let's be honest.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
It's like, I don't know. Like, I mean, obviously, it's a meme at this point, but I just think it's like, why would you write it like that anyway? If you did it like capital letter, lowercase e, it's so much more obvious for us. I don't know, like, I feel like she kind of stiffed us. The way she writes it looks like numbers anyway. Granted, I mean, she wouldn't know about the end. She can only check her writing, can she?
Hey, Chihiro. You're a computer nerd or whatever, right? You should know all about numbers and shit.
No, that's not... Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What? What?
No, it's just, look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and more like one letter?
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely
Like, they should have made
there.
more blood around.
So I
to be
assumed
fair,
it was 1, 1, but looking at it now, you could also read it as an N.
Whoa. You might have finally just said something worth a shit.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
Yeah, let's be honest, that was no blame power before.
But even if that really is an N037, doesn't make any more sense than before.
We're just chatting shit now. Damn it, it's no use. I just don't know.
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
It really just tells it to you. It just says, bitch, look. Turn the image around. To the camera now. Rotate it. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
And if you turn 110307 around, you get Hifumi.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it.
So,
It's
whose
like
name did she write?
no one else thinks of it. I know the whole point of the game is like it's leading you to it, but come on. It makes them all look so dumb. Sayaka's dying message reveals the real killer's name. If you turn her message 180 degrees, it should become crystal clear. I wonder who it is. It is obviously where. Oh wait, we just got past him. Yeah. Wait. We really went the long way. Jesus Christ.
Here's my answer.
The meme I should have just said Celeste or something.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
Why is he saying it like he's the one who broke it? Like, Kyoko literally told him to turn it around. I love
If you
that.
turn the message around,
Joe.
it becomes the letters L-E-O-N. L-E-O-N. Or more accurately, Leon.
Poor guy.
What the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence.
Major coincidence.
It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No, it's not random at all.
Random, and it's like someone's name, like Celestia Ludenberg. Yeah, but anyway.
She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
Next to her like this. I don't know.
And as a result,
Why is Sayaka moving so weird?
when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me.
It's actually very logical.
I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
Huh?
You know what I'm talking about,
Yeah.
right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
Evidence Leon tried to get rid of. It's the thing I found on the ground from the incinerator, right? The damn piece of
I
shit.
got it! You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
Yeah.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on
To be
them.
fair, considering barely any blood.
And to dispose of the
granted,
shirt covered
it's
in the
just the
victim's
sleeve
blood,
of that,
they
yeah.
threw it into the incinerator.
I don't even think you. Actually, maybe you do need a bit of blood on it. Because otherwise, it could just be a bit of shit, kind of.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
But how convenient.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
I feel like that's pretty damning. I mean, based on the fact that we have like the
Yeah,
letters as well.
I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred
Imagine if he
piece,
just
there's
wasn't
no way
wearing
you
a
can
shirt.
say for sure who it belongs to.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal
Inside
the
of my
truth.
head, my brain's moving, guys.
Are you finally starting to understand?
Really itchy.
The answers to all
Oh.
the riddles are right here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so.
There remains of the blown up shirt, which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. How it was
I
disposed
got it! If you look closely at how the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say. You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
Yep.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Get his ass. Let's kill Hifumi, I don't care.
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
Take it, Fumi. No, that's wrong. There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. We want the crystal ball, I'm pretty sure. We might be on Shell. I need to check this.
The key to the trash room.
Right.
Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
No. Well,
so
no.
the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
And you'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence. Which means the only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so
Leon's really cool
the
looking.
person who
Jamie
would have
guys
had the
will.
trash room key was... Huh? Me?
Actually, me though. If I was accused of murder in one of these, start crying. It's absolutely a way to use the incinerator without using the trash room key. He was able to incinerate on, but using something I found on the ground nearby.
The key to the trash. Whoever was on clip.
So the only one the first.
And
You'd have to get close.
no, that's wrong.
How long is this trap? Surely we're reaching the end.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence without using the trash room key.
Should be begging in the
But
corner.
if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Yes, you could. If you used this.
What is it, some kind of glass ball? It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but
But how would you use it?
You'll have to use the glass ball in a certain way. You're fine with it. Throw that.
got it!
See, I love when they
killer
use their
simply took aim
talents
at
for
the
the stuff.
incinerator
Now,
switch
the fact that he's the
and
ultimate
threw the
baseball
ball
player,
through a
it's like he's
gap
actually
in the
throwing
gate.
the ball, he's actually
All they had to do
makes
was
sense.
hit that switch.
There would be a hard task
and the
for the
incinerator
ultimate
would come to
baseball player.
life.
It makes sense.
Someone threw a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator? Very strange. I'm quite certain it was turned off last time I was down here. What was with the work of a fairy?
Hifumi had the key. So the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch without opening the gate. Once they'd gotten the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
They threw twice.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
Because otherwise, there'd be no glass and there'd be no
The
shirt.
shards of broken glass, the
and
incinerator
the
left
fact
running,
the incinerator
the
running,
piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
I know it's a risk, but sure you can take it back to your room.
Wait, no, just hold on.
I don't know. That is probably a bit too
But the
big.
distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least...
No,
30
you would
feet,
really need
right?
to ban your share, wouldn't you? No,
The
understand.
pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small. Could someone really do that?
Not anyone.
That's right. There's no way. It'd be
But maybe the
impossible.
ultimate baseball player.
Difficult,
Even if he doesn't like
absolutely.
being a baseball player.
Possible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Would have been much of a challenge for a killer because he was the ultimate baseball
I got it!
baseball
Because
star.
the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
Grabs her.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer. These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong. I'm telling you.
You still won't admit it? Okay,
Yeah,
then.
Skillet, you just admit it at this point.
Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear. And with
this is
that, we can end this.
Listen to me. What the hell do you mean end this?
Really good voice acting.
Say what you want, Leon.
Say what you
But all
want.
the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed.
Yeah.
Now here's what happened.
Closing argument is about to begin. Would you like to hear more? This is where we basically rearrange what happened throughout the film. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. Yeah, Leon just dressed cool, I think. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. Like, him and Celeste and Junko dressed well. Hero is kind of annoying, but his outfit is decent. Chihiro's is cute. Mondo, basic, but I like it. And again, Sakura's basic, I like it. I like Kyoko's outfit. I'm trying to think of anyone else. Because, like, a lot of them are basic, actually. Like, Hina's is basic, Toko's is basic, Byaku's is basic, Makoto's is basic. Taka's makes sense of his, Alan. That makes sense. Alright, Blurp. Meow. In this video, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events from the case in the form of a comic book. However, you notice that the comic book there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the truth panels. Also, if you take aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow, you'll get a hit that might lead you to a breakthrough. Well, good luck and have fun. You ain't a cat. Right. So how do I do this? Do I want that? Oh god, okay, there's so many of them. Right, so, I mean, it really depends. There's a lot of, like, things happening here. I'm going to stab him with the knife. I need to remember it moves left to right. Sword. Grab the sword. Hit her with the wrist. You now have the sword out. And I guess it's you unscrew the door. Get in. Stab her. Fuck that bitch up. Yeah. Oh, look at him taking his shirt off. I want to see shirtless Leon. That's all I'm saying. Right. Then it's not. Throw the ball. Oh, I've missed this though. What the fuck? Oh god. Where would that go? I missed one. No, it can't be that. What am I missing here? I've got something wrong here. Maybe that way? I've not lost a life yet, but I'm gonna lose one now because I really can't work out what's happening here. Oh, it's that she's dropped the knife? No, I'm missing something here. Right, let me fill in the rest. No, I'm missing. Oh, we don't use all of them? Oh, that changes things. Here's that one.
Here's exactly what happened. I think I'd better take
one
more look back at the case from the beginning.
Did he? Oh, okay, well.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room.
I really like this part of the game. I think it's clever how they recap it for the comic.
Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
And it's an S, if you get it right.
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier. But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Like, it kind of just sucks that you got a bit fucked over there.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist.
Done!
And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom.
So I should try and kill people by killing you.
The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily. And there was a trick to opening it.
I get that everyone got a motive as well, but it's kind of like... would you not just turn around and leave? And then just tell everyone in the morning that Sayaka tried to kill me? And then you have evidence of what happened, I feel.
Sayaka knew about that because I told her.
So you literally show the note being
course,
like,
the
Sayaka's
killer had
literally
no way of
pulled me in and tried to kill me. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too, like, what's the word? Naive? I don't know. Probably shouldn't disrupt the closing argument.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife, and stabbed Sayaka. But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her.
Yes, that actually does make sense. Hide it a bit, because if you imagine, Leon's watching it, she's just writing, Leon did it.
All her strength was gone.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence. First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood. Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area. They wanted to make sure they got rid of.
To be fair, I feel like Leon's is so obvious as well. Imagine seeing ginger hair at the crime scene, you're fucked. Right, here we go.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy
So basically,
their bloody shirt.
he's the ultimate lucky student because he won a lucky draw. Like he basically, I think they apply, and then whoever's lucky enough is just the ultimate lucky student.
They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
Imagine if it wasn't there though.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the
That's
gate
such a tiny
and
gap
hit
as
the
well.
incinerator switch. For any normal person,
I get that he's the
that'd
ultimate
be an
pistol player, that is
impossible
insane.
throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot, and that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star. The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
Okay, we got everything right. This is fine. Okay.
Having destroyed the final piece of
I feel my
evidence,
camera's covering it.
they
but look,
left
it's
the
creepy
area
little
with,
face.
I imagine, a sigh of relief.
See it. Yeah, you guys can't see his face. That's really awkward.
But there was one thing they missed.
Let me pop this back up. Yep.
Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence. Isn't that right, Leon?
Leon.
It would
Leon
appear that
Kuwara.
Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt. And that's where you saw it, right?
That makes sense,
Seeing
actually.
the ball?
Yeah.
You thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon,
He would have actually been
do you
washing out.
object to
be fair,
anything
yeah.
that's been said?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just put it in the washing machine, right? Surely.
Do I object?
There's like a whole washing up room.
Hell yes, I object. Of course I do.
Like,
I object. I
you just
object,
put
I
like
object.
loads of laundry in, surely, so no one can even check out.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence.
And you kind of fucked
Where's
up
the
with
evidence?
with the fairness. The incinerator.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit, and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it. Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence. This bullet time battle is about to begin. Would you like to? Ow. Yeah. Oh, okay, this is gonna be bad. Sometimes during the glass trial, your opponent simply. Oh, my stream just ended. Wait, bear with. My whole thing just dropped. I'm fine, right? Yeah. Okay. No. Analytics are back. Oh, we got a new subscriber. Hello, whoever subscribed. Thank you for that. Excuse me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, guys. I'm so bad at doing that. But yeah, someone subscribe. Thank you. Whoever did it, welcome. Sometimes during the class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what they have to say. When this happens, you'll engage with them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as a bullet time battle, aka the BTW, by the way. Okay, during the BTB, you want to destroy your opponent's statements in time with the rhythm. Match your button presses the tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. How do I do that? What button? Oh, right click. Okay, press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked with a left mouse button as the tempo. Oh my god, what? Why do I not remember this being complicated? This method to deal damage with the opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Right, I'm gonna lose all my health here now. Do this consecutively and you'll start up a combo. Keep this up and you'll initiate a tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll get a tempo down situation. When tempo changes, so does the timing for hitting each button. So watch out for that. Deal enough damage to your opponent and their weak spot will appear. To do this, press the last button and shoot it down with the truth bullet like any other statement. Okay. Yeah, refute the statement fast enough and you'll come out victorious. But just like before, if your influence gauge reaches 0 or you run out of time, you fail. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm not gonna have fun.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it.
Let's lock in, guys.
Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
I will say, I don't think I've ever liked any of the, what are they called, BTBs? Bullet time battle. In any of the games. Cause I think, from what I remember, they have it in the second one. I don't think I finished the 5th game.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid.
Stupid. I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is a killer. I need to figure it out. Right. How the fuck did this work? Right click and left click. That's fine.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. Stupid. You lie. Shut up. Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
Oh. Hi, Dragons. Why did I kind of lock in, though? Guys, why did I kind of lock in? I actually got a good tempo going there. Welcome, Dry Bones, though. Hopefully you're doing alright. I'm assuming it's Dry Bones and not Dry Bones. And if it is Dry Bones, sorry. The screw in the bathroom doorknob was removed. Oh, I forgot what that is there.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove that.
Yeah.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver,
because we have a tool,
right?
So basically, so Amelia, what happened is, if we do F1, basically, you know how they unlocked the door? So basically, someone's unscrewed this doorknob, essentially. What's happened is that Makoto's toolkit has not been used. The R1's not been used, so we know obviously we would have unlocked our own door anyway. Yeah, it's this final statement. All other male students claim that they've not used theirs either, but still. We're now basically checking if Leon has his toolkit and if he's opened it, because otherwise, why would you have opened it? So that's going to be what we're proving, essentially, here. I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh,
I don't know why I read that out loud.
I'm pretty sure the
I keep doing that. I
toolkits
just like go back to the thing just to remind myself, but then I just read it out loud.
And that must be what he used. There aren't any other tools.
And it's like you wouldn't loan your own tool to other people.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
So we literally just have Leon, did you use your toolkit?
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were
so
inside.
All the girls have a sewing kit, so she couldn't have even used the one in the room. So if he had known it was Makoto's room, he probably would have used Makoto's one. That does make sense. Because he thought it was Makoto's room, he didn't even bother checking because he's like, oh, it's Sayaka's room, so there's not going to be a toolkit. Let me go get a toolkit from my room. So yeah, I think they really play into the fact that Sayaka and Makoto switch rooms, which I really like. I don't know. I think it's a good trial. My biggest gripe with the trial is how tutorial trial it feels, but it has to be, I feel, for like people who haven't played the game. Obviously, I haven't played the game before, so I do know pretty much what happens in this trial. So obviously that's a bit easier. But I think this is a very what's the word? It's a very beginner-friendly trial to kind of like let you know what's happening, sort of thing,
Only
which
the
I think is
boys
good.
got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay,
Thank you, Joey.
then whose toolkit did the killer use?
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Yes.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon,
I do feel.
would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
Huh? And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
They have kind of like checkmated him.
Stupid.
Aw, Leon, honey. Poor guy. Dying.
So, you have no rebuttal?
Nope.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
Oh, honey, it's okay. Let it happen. Okay, I can't lie, we killed that. I know we knew what was happening, but we killed. Even the final bit, we did great. Right, I'm gonna go to the toilet, because I've needed a piss this whole time. I will see you guys in a bit. Which shall we, number 1. Hello, 1-star Kanade. Welcome. Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna go pee. I won't be long. But yeah, number 1. Hello. So tell me, why do I look like a mushroom and nothing was mentioned about that? My hair looks fucking awful. Apologies for that, guys. Right. Let's get into it. Okay, Monaco. Oh, we got 18 more. Jesus Christ, love that. Clear the class trial without having to retry a single time. Clear a class trial without taking any damage. We nailed that.
Looks like
I
you
love
reached your
Monaco.
verdict.
I will say.
Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Oh my god, wait. We got 2 more people subscribing. Hello, everyone. Jesus Christ. Hello. Subscribe, everyone. I appreciate it, though. Thank you, whoever it was.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your
Didn't realize.
selection.
Love that. Okay, well, people clearly happy about Danganronpa.
Just to remind you all,
I'm so sorry this is the stream you joined, love, because yeah, I've been a
sure
mess.
you vote for someone.
Execution!
You want to be punished for something so minor, right?
I like you.
Okay,
Here we
then
go.
let's get excited! Who will be chosen as the blackened?
We're
Will you
making
make the
Monokuma
right choice
in Tom
or
Raider's
the
life. I feel like we have to.
dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
We've already got
What's it
plenty of
gonna
bears on the island. We've got
be?
Freddy, we've got Bob. I should have put Bobby up here. Right. Bobby. Have I forgotten Bobby? Apologies, guys. Alright. It's because it's not Tom but actually live. I just forgot to put him up here. Sorry, Bobby. Is he on camera? Just check this. Where's my mouse gone? Right. Bobby, are you in camera? You are! Hi, honey. Right, I'm so sorry you missed the whole trial, Bobby. That's really awkward for you. There we go. Oh. Oh. I am now tangled. Jesus Christ. Oh! We got an actual subscribe noise. Love that. Oh my god, another subscriber. Wait, hello. Is eating necessary just of all people to pop up? Oh my god, I love that. Okay, well, we got Leon. There we go. Thank you guys for subscribing. I see four people subscribed. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. What if it's a dead subversion? Cheer me up. Oh, you watched that? Ah, love that. I'm glad. I'm glad you enjoyed. Looks like you got it right on the money. I need to remember how I did every voice. The black man in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kawada.
Huh?
Oh, I do feel for him. I really do.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka?
But...
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch. What the hell's wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
Oh boy, he said that one. It was kill, be killed.
So that's why...
So that's why I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
None of you are any different. One more step, and you'd be the one standing here. He's not wrong, but also it's very much like he could have left. And I get it. It does make sense. Do you know what I mean? Like, he should have left. The problem is, then, Sayaka's still after him. And it's it's like, I think it's similar to the Makoto Sayaka thing that they were talking about before. It's like, who are you going to trust between a normal person and a pop sensation? It makes sense, and I feel like it would have been the same with Leon. I know he's still an ultimate, but you'd still pick Sayaka, I feel like, in terms of who you would trust. But yeah. Wait, Amelia is my favourite. Wait. No, because Amelia's faves keep dying. It was complete chance that I wound up like this. I was just unlucky.
Unlucky?
That's all.
Yeah. Hey, come on!
Hey, come on. You expect me to just accept my death? I mean, you kind of have to, but okay. Yeah. Yeah, true. To be fair, Amelia has now said that Mondo and Celeste are their faves, so yeah. Game Target's fan favorite characters like, but yeah, no, honestly. Oh, by the way, if you've watched the whole thing, you should know this then, but again, for anyone else watching, I've played this before, but we're keeping it spoiler-free just for people who haven't watched. Like, Amelia has not watched this game before. I'm playing it more of the fact that, like, it's nostalgia, and also, with Danganronpa 2x2 coming out, I kind of want to get through all the games first, and then we'll go back to it. Oh my god, what do guys are alive? Oh, shit. Mundo butter. Everything becomes clear. The decision we made was right after all. But when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we would be wrong. Because if what we came up with is really the truth, then that truth is the Psycho was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind, it's all because of that video. Like, Mako is too nice. Let's be honest. I don't care if her vibes and mood. Exactly. Junko is alive in my heart. Exactly. Long live Junko. It's all because of that video. Yeah. Just have bandmates, man. You can replace bandmates. Who said that? Oh, flies in my room. That actually made me start. I was too busy scratching. If Mondo does, I'm quick. I'm not saying anything. Get there and Junko alive with us, exactly. Even if I could handle what I saw in there. If I was her, and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Fuck off! This fly's just loitering, and he's so thick. Same. What am I gonna do with you? Right, how am I gonna get you out? I've trapped. Wait, actually, no, let me cook. Oh, you bastard. Now, I'm better. Right, chill. No, we're trapped here with no way out. They're probably waiting for me.
Why?
I can't afford to be stuck in here. The one thing that was more important to her than everything else, her dreams, her friends. Dad. To see something like that happen to them. I mean, we saw our family die. Like, I don't want to be insensitive. They abandoned me. Just replace them. They couldn't have been that popular. The one therapy, you're getting XP of this one. How can I do what I do to you? Literally, Amelia, catch smoke. Your favorite, I'm not hearing, but I'm also not spoiling. Yeah, so I was gonna say, as long as we keep it spoiler free, that is fine. I will say, this trial though is, I have to keep it spoiler free because it is very obvious who it is. Yeah, literally, no. You can't separate Amelia and Blair. So take Blair as well, actually. Why not? I did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. She probably had a really tough upbringing. Imagine, like, being a child star. You hear all these stories about child stars. Hers was probably rough. You can hear me, my fave's just no. Exactly, yeah. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So, when she said...
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
See, it feels manipulative. It is manipulative. She did it for her family. Well, family. I guess your friends are your family, to be fair. But, I mean, it's... Yeah, she was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. Why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. If I die, so just play exactly, yeah. Once you're dead, that's that. Wait, howdy! That entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships. She seems so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness. What did you say? I understand, really. I do. Yup. You're not in despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse. Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma, but...
That's enough.
That's enough. I remember I never figured out a voice for Kyoko. I have no idea how I do a voice for her. Second as it was, Kyoko latched onto my arm without hesitation. Her grip was like iron, strong enough that I was sure it would leave a bruise. I only got like 10 minutes of screen time, but like still, yeah, no, literally. She's sassy. If you really want to make her enemies pay for what they've done, you need to let it go for now. Damn it! Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were going to give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Well then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the Grab's trial, the blackened Leon Kawara will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
Punishment?
You mean...
He says most of his lines, to be fair.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah,
that's it. I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? When you forced your way into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way back to your own room. Then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom, and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
You had any number of chances to stop what you were doing. But you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit a murder?
So,
that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
are you sure? You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? You killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand? I can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Huh?
That's fair. She's just sassy. She's girl boss. Personality is perfect. Exactly. Amelia gets it. And her big two personalities are great. Swah! If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka or Leon. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We should be fighting against the one who puts us in this situation, the mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Did you awaken your sense of justice?
Hey,
It just so happens there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's all like Mickey Mouse. It's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Not the kind of justice that awakens within you. Just shut up. Okay, well then. Anyway, more importantly, let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for, the punishment! Oh, you guys are going to be so happy. Is there, like, a thing in this? Like, if you get exterior, whatever, they show up later, or you're dead forever, you're dead forever. If you're huge, two personalities on my favorite, exactly, Malia gets it. Exactly, yeah, no, I honestly love this game.
I'm begging you! Please, don't do this!
Oh, Leon, honey.
Hey, come on
No
now.
more begging, no more excuses. You must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please!
I hate the way they beg.
I prepared a very special punishment.
So Leon Kawata, the ultimate baseball student. No, stop.
No!
The voice acting in this game is actually really
We've
bad.
got it's punishment time.
Yikes. Let's go.
No!
They feel like you feel the execution and the drama. But yeah, game over. Leon has been found guilty. It's time for the punishment, and I think this is probably one of the more iconic ones. So all my faves are gone in the first trial apart from Mondo. I've sung that for real though. You guys can see this, right? This doesn't get blocked. I remember some people mentioning that sometimes the trials actually get blocked. The executions are insane. They're so cool. Yeah, but the Chinese numbers on the top, are they not? Oh god, little chicken, close your eyes, honey. Hide. Close. It's not worth it. It's such a cool trial. Awful execution. But it is so iconic for the game. Oh god. Just the thought of that. Getting hit with one ball is insane. Oh. Like, imagine that. And I like how they're talent specific. I also don't like the fact they basically spoil us in the intro of the game. Like, you see everyone's close-up faces, and then Leon's is, like, very clearly in a different place. But, yeah... Rumboy didn't deserve that. Yikes. It is brutal. It's very brutal, actually, in fact. I almost have bad for making inside jokes. Literally. No, I think that's the main thing, because I go to say stuff as well about... Wait. What we saw? What's the true face of despair? I mean, if we can't call it that, what else would we call it?
Extreme!
Woo! Extreme! Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control. My sister's probably asleep right now, yikes. What's going on? I can't take this anymore. Oh, okay, right, thanks, Chiro. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well?
Wait, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. I mean, it's not that bad. Could be worse. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
Damn you!
Man, fuck you. Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make me sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type of guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
What voice have I given it? So, why are you putting us, putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal of all people?
Hey,
of all people. It seems you're trying to use some common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense. That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think it's possible. Exactly. I think, from what I remember, I think food gets replenished. That could be a lie, though. Hey, I don't think, no, I keep mixing my Monokuma and Hifumi voice. Hey, I don't think, what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit.
Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass to the ground. I promise. Hear me out. Not the worst thing in the world. You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? But if you do that, you're blocking way up the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided to want to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free from your regrets on the outside world. You're to blame. Of course you can't cut free from the outside world, being trapped in this insane place. You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure you'll learn all the mysteries of the school. Your thinking will change for sure. I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries. Oh, fuck it, we pissed me off. Amelia made us on just because. They're annoying. Get free food balls have to go through trials 2-3 hours. Yeah, if no one killed, like, realistically, they could actually live. I get it. That guy reminds me of Fukuya. I know who you're talking about. What's the wrong guy's special talent? He's the ultimate fanfic creator, I think, right? I think he has a better title, but it's something like the ultimate fanfic creator. And that's the one, Amelia. That is the one. You think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey.
I feel like there's some deeper meaning in there. Just like before.
Anyway, let's get back to the Blackened's punishment.
That's what everyone's waiting for, after all.
Hey.
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to? Sorry, I said everything I gotta say. I need to save some fun for the later. Ultimate incel, pretty much. And just like that, he was gone. He left us at that. At one point, nightmare turned reality. Yikes, okay. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Why did they do like that? Oh, it's a line between insult and introvert. Don't be a creep. Yeah, exactly. You'll know it from Danganronpa 2. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone. Their voices dead. But it was in that moment, Kyoko, obviously.
Just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in and whispered close into my ear. Whispered into before we head back. There's something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You have to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by herself, didn't you? I thought it never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool. Becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Like I meant to double cross you. That's a fact that you can never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why, as she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? Just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know that for sure. We can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer, don't you think? Nah, you do. Her final thoughts were how she could protect you. What?
So...
The fact that she used the last ounce of energy to leave a dying message proves it. Even if she didn't care what happened to you, she never would have left that message. If she didn't care what happened to you, rather. Well, maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone, or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. You can move past the death of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would be able to break free for such a desperate situation. I do think, if they had set up that Leon was also our friend and the both of them were the murderers, I think that would have been insane. Oh no, well, it was in like one died and one was the murderer. Danganronpa's 30 hours, by the way, so yeah, literally. Yeah, literally, Blur. I think that's the point. You really have to lock in with some of these. You miss one bit, you're fucked. Move past their deaths? That's... You can never do that. No. I'm gonna carry them with me for the rest of my life. Could I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. You said that. She revealed a small smile.
Hey.
By the way, you have to admit, I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well... I'm psychic. Aw. Cute.
What?
I love how Amelia has a Tanjiro profile picture guy. Is that, Oh, that's the women. Funny enough, that is the character. Then probably. You know this game, don't you, Blur? I thought Blur did, but yeah, I was gonna say yeah. That makes sense. I can only give it to Blur, but also try to save money. Danganronpa was on discount. I don't know if it's still on discount. The problem, huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Aw. Still remember Psycho. Right. They don't have a trial chapter though. I'm glad we got the trial done in one. They're all slender looking as well. To be continued. It's not like the big smile. Literally like receive a despair about. Alright. We do want to save. Well, guys, we have done chapter 1. Do I save now then? I guess so, right? Yeah, I think we can call it that because I can shower. Guys, we did it. I did think that would actually take longer. 2 hours, that's fine actually. Yeah, well guys, I don't even like Demon Slayer that much. For the image was funny like 4 years ago. Love that. Wait, sorry, complete side note. You got Deltarune to play though, haven't you, Amelia? Anyway, it's really depressing music to end this on, but I think I'm gonna end the stream here, especially with chapter 1 just ending. I feel like this is a good part. I know in like Phoenix Wright I will like carry on playing a bit longer, but I don't want to lock in too hard just in case a lot happens. So we will end here. Thank you for watching, guys. I mean, obviously, what? A lot happened. We got through a whole trial, which I'm actually happy about. I thought halfway through we might have to stop it. It's fine. I'm glad we're chilling. And yeah, Leon's dead. Leon's gone. So is Saika and Junko. But yeah, there we are. I will say, looking back at the trial, I think it's a really good opening trial. Maybe it lays on a bit too thick with like the easiness of it all, of like really hammering home that Leon's the killer. But I like the fact that it sets up all of the like well, beats actually, funny enough, throughout. I really like that. Hopefully you guys can join for the next one. Granted, the next few will probably be like investigation and stuff, so yeah. See you tomorrow, please. I'm working tomorrow and I need to take my friend. I need to pick my friend up. But maybe. Either a late one or an early one. We'll see. Yeah, so if you join the Discord, which I was going to say we'll get to this part of the outro normally. The Discord, you get notified when I'm going live and stuff. Normally, it is around this time or earlier. I've been trying to, yeah, literally, it's normally based on how I feel, to be fair, which kind of sucks. There's not really a standard, schedule. I do want to make a schedule, but I do think for me, it just makes more sense for me to just, like, to say whatever. But yeah, gonna leave it there. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and also turn notifications on YouTube. Helps out with the channel, so yeah, make sure you do all of that. Follow me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram, even though I don't use them all, but it's fine. You find other forms of content on there. Oh yeah, I really appreciate you all being here. I hate the fact that I have got 6 concurrent viewers, 6 chat rate, and 66 views. But honestly, yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. Now it's a bit ominous when I say thank you for joining the cult, is what I normally say. But thank you. 4 people joined. So I really appreciated that. Yeah, thank you. I'll hopefully see you all soon. Again, make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. I'll hopefully see you all soon. Join the Discord as well. Yeah. Good night, everyone. Night. Bye, Chicken. Bye, Blair. Bye, Kanade. Bye, Amelia. I think that's everyone that's still chatting. Yeah. Night, everyone. Bye-bye.